the psychology of your person. This can be about anyone from a family member, a love interest, a work colleague, a friend, all right? So just give yourself a few seconds or moments just to get comfortable, and we're going to get cracking on with your reading. Okay, so the first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles talks about, who this person is, and I feel like who this person that you're thinking about, who they are as a person, is someone that I'm hearing well-to-do. This is someone that maybe a lot of people may respect, or this is someone that likes to be respected. I mean, everyone wants to be respected, but this is someone that places huge emphasis on maybe status. This is an individual I feel that holds titles dear to their heart, is what I'm hearing. So this individual may project an image outwardly that's not necessarily true to who they really are at the core. So to the outside world, this could be an auntie for some of you. This could be a work colleague. This could be someone that, you always wondered about, like, what makes them tick, right? It could be someone that you see out and about. But this is a person that, they may have heavy Virgo in their chart as well. But this person is missing their eighth pentacle, because we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. And the Eight of Pentacles is, it represents commitment. It represents hard work. It represents, to me, on their way or on your way to some sort of legacy. It could be somebody that owns their own business. If, say, this was the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like, you've got all your ideas, you've got all your plans, and you're just putting things into practice, which is fine, because whenever we start a project or whatever, we have to plan. But this is someone that stays at that stage of just planning. But outwardly, they project an image of, they've got all their ish together, they've got all their ducks in a row, they're living this luxurious life. This person may wear a lot of designer clothes. This person, I'm hearing, it flosses a lot, right? That's a term that we used to say when I was at high school. It's like in the 90s, like, for instance, if you were wearing a particular set of clothes or whatever, you want people to see that you've got a particular set of clothes or trainers, and you will like walk up and down or floss or brag or boast or whatever the case may be. I wasn't really one of those type of teenagers. I was quite reserved, although I liked, everyone wants to look nice, right? But I wasn't one of those types of people that, oh, look at what I've got on my shoes, or look at, but this is a bragger. That's what I was getting at, right? This person is a bragger. And I feel like they fool or have fooled a lot of people. Now, some of you may have dated this individual, is what I'm picking up. Or some of you could actually be dating this individual. So you're thinking, nah, I know this. Why are you telling me this for empath B? Like, I date him or I date her. So you're telling me what I know already. But we're going to get into the psyche of this person as to why they behave like that. And I feel like the reason why this person behaves like that is because they may have came close to achieving a certain level of success when they were younger. I feel like maybe when they were in their 20s, they may have married rich for some of you, or they may come from a very good family, and maybe the family, there's something here, because I'm just focused on the fact that we are not getting to the 8. We're just at the 7. So they were on their way to something, and something was taken away. So maybe, I feel like this person may have grew up around wealthy people. And this could be a thing whereby they may have felt growing up, why can't I attain that? So they may have had wealthy friends, and they may have went to their friend's house, and they saw how, their friends may have had servants, just say, or au pairs, or whatever the case may be. And because they grew up around that, or friends that were like, live that type of life, it unfortunately may have built some sort of resentment with this person, whereby they felt that they should actually be living that particular life that their friends were living in. But I feel like this person moved with a lot of influential people. Again, they may have married rich as well, and it may have ended in a divorce, or they may have had a choice, as to who to marry, and they may have chosen someone for love, and the person who they chose for love wasn't as wealthy as they would have wanted them to be, but because they loved that person, they didn't feel like it will be an issue until later on. So they still held that image of, you know, someone that is more well off than they actually are. You know, it's almost like it was an embarrassment that they were trying to run away from. When in actual fact, there's nothing wrong with not having enough. It doesn't make you more of a person if you've got a lot. You know, you can have more morals and class sometimes when you haven't got a lot. You know, it just depends on the character of the person. But I feel like this person places huge emphasis on materialistic things. And because they're like that, they can tend to, I'm hearing, they brag, you know, there's a lot of bragging that goes on here. And it's just to cover up the fact that they're not who they make out that they are. Or, you know, this person may, like I said, had plans in the past of what they wanted to achieve. They may have felt at the age that they are in the now, they would have accomplished so much more. And they lack the willpower to even invest in themselves, unfortunately, to get to where they want to be. So it's easier to actually, you know, make believe a scenario as opposed to it being real in the first place, if that makes any sense. So this person is, yes, they're materialistic, but they also look at others and admire others, which is fine, you know, but they may model themselves off of others as well, because there's a feeling from within that they deserve what others have, if that makes any sense. But this is a person that likes to run away from themselves. They like to run away from their own emotions, their own feelings. And they have this way about them where you must respect me and, you know, do you know who I am, etc. The person could be a snob as well, unfortunately, is what I'm picking up here. You know, this person could get lost in their fantasy world, and there's nothing wrong in that, because how do we create? And this person is very creative, but to execute their creativity is another story. They get stuck. You know, they get stuck in the thoughts and feelings of, oh, it's going to take me a lot of work, or it's going to do this, I've got to do, you know, they taught themselves out of achieving or pushing themselves to get that 8th pentacle. So they continue to keep up this pretense of who they would like to be, when in reality it's just a facade, to be honest with you, right? If you dated this person, or if you're thinking of dating this person, and this person may have an energy of, my love doesn't come for free, you know, they may be quite snobbish towards you, or they may, you know, say, oh, you know, I want to go to this lavish hotel, or whatever the case may be. And you might be thinking, I only got paid like last week and I have to pay my rent, and, you know, I haven't got enough. But this person may project that they are so used to this type of way of living that it may make you feel inferior, you know. Now, how does this person feel about you? This person is in love with you. They do have a lot of love for you. Sorry, because we have the keep thinking about 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. So this person is in love with you, but there's a fight between their emotions and their mind, you know. If you have not been in a relationship with this individual, and this person, you know, if you just dated each other, then this individual does have a lot of emotions for you, but in the past they may have felt that they married for love and it got them nowhere. So at the end of the day, they don't want to make the same mistake again. So they may choose to hide their emotions. They may choose, hearing that Monica song, I keep it to myself. I'm not even going to try and sing it because it's late in the night. And, you know, Monica is a banging vocalist, so I'm not even going to try and imitate that. But this individual feels as though they need to keep it to themselves, or there's the energy of, my love doesn't come for free. You know, are you even worth me giving my cup of love to you, is what I'm picking up. So, sorry about that, butterflies. So basically, what I'm picking up with this person is that they do have love to offer, but it boils down to, are you worthy of that offer? Is anyone worthy of that offer? To be honest with you, this person, I feel, is very self-focused. Their focus is mainly on their self-love, but their self-love is not in a way of you know, doing things that make them happy. Everyone has different ways of giving themselves their self-love. This person's very overindulgent. That's how they feel like they're giving themselves their self-love. You know, I'm going to treat myself. So if you're in a relationship with this individual, this is a person, this could be someone that you work with. If you're in a relationship with this individual, or whoever's in a relationship with this individual, this is a person that will do for themselves first, which you should, right? That's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about in a selfish way. Like, do I have to get you a present, or do we have to make it a special occasion about you? Whereas if it's something to do with them, they will want you to brag about their accomplishments, or they will be the one to actually brag about their own accomplishments. They're very self-focused, you know. Yeah, they're very self-focused, and they always want the best. They always want the best. They always want to be the best. And obviously in life, whenever we're doing something, we want to be, you know, the best at what we're doing, you know, or the best versions of ourselves whilst we're doing it. But this person is, I can't explain it. It's more conceited with this individual. It's like they don't praise other people when they're doing well. The focus always has to be on them. They always have to get the adoration. They always have to get the attention. It stems back from childhood. Maybe they didn't feel like they got the attention that they deserve. You know, it can happen to all of us, you know, at times. You know, we all have childhood trauma that affects us as we're older, which makes us react in situations differently than other people. But this person, I feel like there was love here, but they just felt as though this is the type of person that feels like, I was born into the wrong family. I was born into the wrong family. I should have been born into the wrong family. So, sorry about that, butterfly. So anyway, as I was saying, this person is vain. And, you know, like I said, we all have self-love. We all, you know, practice self-love in different ways. But this person is more, you know, why doesn't anyone recognize my achievements? Why doesn't everyone, you know, pander to me? It's almost like this person feels as though they should be treated as a queen, is what I'm picking up. And the thing is, we are all queens, you know. If you're a female listening to this, even if you're a male listening to this, and you know, you feel more comfortable within your feminine energies, we are all powerful. We are all queens in our own way. But this person just has this way about them whereby they just feel that people should bow down to them. You know, they feel as though people should pour their emotions onto them, but they should not pour their emotions onto others. So this person, back to the question, does have feelings for you, but they feel like you should pander to them. They don't need to show you how they feel about you. Even if this is a friend as well. This could be the type of friend that wants the friendship group. I feel like this person may not have a lot of friends because we got that isolating Seven of Pentacles, right? They may long for friendships and close connections, but they may not realize that their behavior may turn people off. This is what I'm picking up, right? So this person, what they want outwardly, they don't project that onto others. And this is a person that may go into themselves and feel sorry for themselves and, you know, just wonder why. Why doesn't anyone recognize I'm amazing? And so, you know, it's that type of way. Whereas they don't find the energy or the patience for other people, but they expect people to do, and they expect to be treated a certain way, and they don't reciprocate those same, you know, actions onto others, right? Now, what is the situation between yourself and this individual? We have a Two of Swords. This is blocked. Some of you may not be speaking to this person anymore, you know, and in the past, you may have actually, you know, you may have been quite fond with this person. This could be someone you were in a friendship with. This could be a Pisces, you know, or this person's got Gemini, yeah, definitely. There could be a Gemini, there could be a Virgo, right? Definitely mutable energy here. And I feel like the situation is that it's closed off, it's blocked. So you may have stopped talking to this person, or this person may have stopped talking to you. You know, this individual, I feel, is quite closed off in, you know, from the heart chakra. They just perceive everyone out there to either, they don't want anyone getting close. And because they may have acted in ways that you weren't comfortable with in the past, it made you act a little bit standoffish with them also. So you're both kind of icing each other out. You're both blocking each other out. And I feel like, you know, this person chooses not to see a person's inner core, if that makes any sense, or they don't want people to see who they really are. Because if someone sees who they really are, they may feel like this, whoever the person is may not feel as though they're worth it after all. This is why they project an image onto others, even onto themselves, of someone that they would like to be. You know, I also feel that, again, this person's heart chakra is closed off, and the situation may have been a case of, even if you were dating or in a relationship, you may feel like this person is emotionally cold, and the situation could be that your relationship with this person, if you are with this individual, is emotionally distant, is emotionally cold. You may feel like there's no heart connection. This person doesn't open up their heart, but then they perceive you to be someone that doesn't open up their heart. You know, it could be a situation whereby there is emotions there, but they're buried deep within. It's more intellectualized, is what I'm picking up. You know, you could be in a connection with this person whereby it's more of a case of we have children, so we may as well stay together if you've got children, or, you know, we're better off as friends, but there's no romance here. You know, no relationship's perfect anyway, which is what I'm picking up. It's quite distant, it's quite cold, not really seeing eye to eye. You know, it's quite separate, you know, both leading separate lives, not making an effort is what I'm picking up here. So let's take a look. And going back to that, if you are friends or dating this person, the reason why you may not be making an effort is because you may have seen through this person something that they don't want you, what they fear that people will actually find out about them. So the outcome of this actual situation with yourself and this person is that this person could be a neighbor, because we have the Lovers card. Lovers card represents Gemini energy. I've got the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. This is communication, right? I feel like, you know, there's going to be some sort of clarity gained with the situation. I feel like the clarity is going to be coming from your part, Aquarius, because you know, this is like your energy, right? It could be Gemini energy, but it's Aquarius and Libra energy. We are in Libra season as I'm shooting this video, and I feel like, you know, some scales are going to be balanced here. You know, again, I feel like you're going to be projecting back onwardly to this individual in the same way that they have been acting towards you. You know, if they've been acting nonchalant, then hey, they're going to get the same energy back. With this third house energy, this is neighbors, this is siblings, this is the internet communication. There may be a lack of communication, some sort of separation here. There's definitely a divide, and I feel like the divide is coming from your guys, this person's guys, because I don't feel like you're aligned. You know, maybe you were supposed to come into this person's life to show them, just to be their true, authentic them. You know, they feel like in order to be loved, they have to create a facade, right? There's nothing wrong in having an alter ego, but I feel like this person is so far removed to who they really are, because even when we as human beings have alter egos, there is an essence within each and every one of us that does retain that essence of that alter ego in general. We may switch it on, switch it off when we're performing, when we're doing whatever, right? But this person, you know, it's almost like, I should be living this, you know, lady of the manor life, or man of the manor, or something like that. When in actual fact, when they close their door, it's maybe just them and their cat, or nothing wrong with that because I've got a cat, but it may just be them and, you know, nothing really, no hobby, nothing, you know, just this person may be quite bitter as well, like when they're by themselves, and then they may grow resentful for people for actually going out there and achieving, or going out there and being in love, when in actual fact they can have those things if they choose to do the inner work, and the inner work they are running away from, right? So with this card right here, I feel like your guides are separating you both because you're not on the same vibrational frequency, is what I'm picking up right here. There could be a communication, but I feel like the communication is going to be coming from maybe your guys or their guides to bring clarity onto the situation, maybe to bring clarity onto this person as to why, you know, I'm hearing repel people. You know, this could be someone that you work with. This could be a boss for some of you, right? But I feel like light is going to be shed onto the situation as to why it is in the way it is now. I feel also that with the three, I'm here in third house because obviously Gemini, right? Gemini represents change. There's going to be a shift here. There's going to be clarity gained, like I mentioned before. You know, there could be some sort of communication here. It could be a communication if you're in this connection now. This could be communication about maybe going your separate ways, right? Because if you're in this connection, because you may feel to yourself, this is not what I want. You know, I want something that's open. I want something that's true and authentic. You know, I don't want to waste any more time. And you may have some sort of conversation with this person, or, you know, and try and find a resolution out of this conversation. But ultimately, for some of you, there is love there, but even for yourself, if you're in a relationship with this person, you may also want to try and understand why this person is the way that they are. Why can't they just be their true authentic self? You know, there's going to be some sort of long conversation over the phone for some of you. This could be for some of you severing ties with this individual. For some of you just drifting apart, going your own separate ways, realizing that you weren't compatible in the first place. And for others of you, trying to find some sort of resolution, because this could be a sibling also, trying to find some sort of resolution, trying to come together. It could be a coming together with the two of you. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius, in regards to your person. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.